Now, the most important reaction of all.
Fix this.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
So right now,
See, tomorrow.
he doesn't have a line after she says, no, you can't.
No, you can't. See, tomorrow morning, 2 miles off.
But I think that's really important. We just went through this whole
You
thing.
can't give me 1 day to fix this.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
She just told him what he can or cannot do. He is the judge. He is the boss. He just gave her a job. And now she's saying no. Isn't that a little bit, I don't want to use the word arrogant on her part, but it's maybe naive on her part to say that she can do that. What is he doing when she says that?
You can't
Watch.
give me just 1 day to fix this.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. You see, tomorrow.
Yeah, he's shocked. Okay, let's look at the mean take. Is it even worse?
1 day to fix this.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
That's more like, what? He doesn't have a line, but he's still acting. And acting does not require lines sometimes. Sometimes the reaction is more important than a line. So I'll leave it to you which one you would take. Just for the sake of mixing things up, I'll use this.
You can't. See,
It's like he's kind of he's confused. Okay, so
you
now,
can't.
so when she says
You
no,
can't.
I'm going to put that in up here also.
See, tomorrow morning, 2 miles offshore.
Okay, I think I'm going to slow her down a little bit.
Can.
No, you can't. See, tomorrow morning.
Okay, so I'm going to do this a different way. Command Z undo. She says, no, you can't.
See, tomorrow.
And then she goes right into her next line. I think we have to slow the timing, the pacing of the scene. I'm going to take his reaction. I'm going to insert this and shove all this down. To do that, I need the V1 back on V1. And I'm going to turn on A1 so that it moves the audio also. Okay, for a reason. Here we go. I'm going to hit the comma rather than the period, and that will insert it and push it down. So this is what we get.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. Can't. See, tomorrow morning.
Okay, there's repeated words here.
You can't. Can't. See,
Can't and see. When I click on this, notice that it highlights the picture also. I don't want to remove the picture. I just want to remove the audio. They're linked together because they came in together. So this is the button over here. This says link selection, the third blue thing underneath these numbers. Turn it off. And so now when I click the audio and hit delete, it'll get rid of that but leave the picture. So this is what we get.
Yes, I can.
no, you can't. See, tomorrow morning, 2 miles offshore, I'm having.
I like that because it really just stops this whole scene where we're nice and happy and friendly, and then all of a sudden it changed
Oh, can't.
to a complete different thing. Okay? Now, I like the extra breath there that she takes because she realizes she just told her boss he can't do something. And then she's trying to now backpedal and give a reason. Okay, which is the thing about her dead dad.
See, tomorrow morning, 2 miles offshore, I'm having a ceremony for my dad. I'm scattering his ashes at sea. I have a permit from the Coast Guard.
Okay. Something else happens right here. Ashes at sea.
Scattering his ashes at sea.
She has to explain something here. Why is she doing that? Well, you may not know this, but it is illegal to just go dump human ashes or human parts into the ocean. Yes, that's a nice gesture, but technically it's illegal. And she's saying this to a judge who would know all this. So let's see his reaction on.
Scattering his ashes at sea.
Oh.
I have a permit from the Coast Guard.
Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, take the other take.
At sea.
Okay,
I have a permit from the Coast Guard.
okay. I may use this take on this one.
My dad. I'm scattering his ashes at sea.
Okay, again, the question, look, he doesn't have a line, says, young lady, don't you realize that's illegal? She anticipates that, and
Ashes at sea.
again, I'm going to insert this. Whoops, I forgot to mark it out.
Sea.
I just want that little bit of a head turn, insert that. Again, I'm slowing down this scene.
Scattering his ashes at sea. I
And then that prompts her, obvious. She wants him to know that she knows. Okay, this idea of opening up spaces here is very important. It's how we control the pacing. Do not let the actors, just because they say it in a certain pattern, as a good editor, you don't all, not to say that all actors are wrong. I'm just saying that as an editor, try these things and see if you can make it better. When you have a veteran actor like him, he helps by just being there, giving the reactions. And so now that we have this, and so I want you all to slow this entire scene down as much as reasonable and try and see how you can control the pacing here. That is the whole goal of this assignment. There are some problems. You should have black gaps, empty spaces in the timeline when you're done with this scene. All right? If they're all connected like this, there's something wrong. It is not good enough. It has to have gaps because of what I just explained here. Now, to make this even more interesting, one last thing, and then we'll let you get working on this. There's the second tool down from the arrow here. It's a ripple edit. Click on that, make it blue. Choose the rolling edit tool. Okay? The four-headed arrow. Now, in this scene here, with the reactions, I'm going to zoom in by hitting the plus sign a little bit.
I'm scattering his ashes at sea.
I'm going to, before she finished that line, for that look, I'm going to slide this over the picture edit and cut to him earlier. I did not change any timings of the gap or anything. I'm just leaving the shot of her speaking. While she's still speaking, I'm cutting to his reaction. This is what it looks like. Here we go.
A ceremony for my dad. I'm scattering his ashes at sea. I have a
And then go a little bit more.
for my dad. I'm scattering his ashes at sea. I have a permit from the Coast Guard.
Okay, now she's a little bit afraid. I slide this back earlier for him and see him change his expression.
Your dad was a great man.
Yes, he was.
Okay. I would suggest every time
Thank you.
between her lines and that look, I need to see what he is doing. Every time you put a little bit of him in with her, it makes her performance actually better because he is reacting to what she is saying. Therefore, if his reactions are strong, then what she's saying has more meaning because that's the only way we can tell. Action, reaction. All right. So work on that, see what you can come up with, and we'll get on with the next tutorial after this.